All right, let's talk about something that connects every single one of us. It's this incredible power that music has to completely change how you feel, sometimes in less time than it takes to even tie your shoes.
I mean, you know the feeling, right? Just a few notes of a song start to play.
Way before you've even had a chance to process a single word.
Your heart has already changed its rhythm, right? Maybe it suddenly feels heavy, or maybe it starts to soar, or maybe something deep inside you just wakes up. Well, you are not imagining it. This happens in less than 10 seconds. That's faster than your logical brain can even begin to catch up. See, music has this direct line, this shortcut to your emotions, that words and logic, they just don't have. So, how does it do that? How is that even possible? Well, let's take a look inside the brain and really unpack music's emotional shortcut. Okay, so check out the difference here. When you hear someone speaking, your brain has to do a lot of work. It's decoding words, it's analyzing grammar, it's trying to figure out the meaning. But music, oh, music doesn't wait in line. It completely skips that whole logical maze and just goes straight for the heart. And here's exactly how that path works. Music literally bypasses your brain's logic centers. It goes directly into what's called the limbic system. That's basically our emotional control center. And it lights up the amygdala, the part of our brain that deals with our most raw, primal feelings. The emotion arrives long before a conscious thought ever does.
So, in those first few seconds, your brain is doing this incredibly fast analysis. The rhythm, that sets your body's energy level, fast or slow. The pitch, high notes for joy, low notes for sadness, that sets the whole emotional tone. And the timbre, that's just the unique sound of the instrument, like a piano versus a violin. That creates the entire atmosphere. The feeling is basically decided before the singer even starts.
And this all leads to a pretty wild realization. You don't choose the feeling. The music chooses for you. And your body, it believes it. Those goosebumps you get, that racing heart, that sudden sense of peace, that's not you deciding to feel something. That is your body physically responding to the story the music is telling. But the power of music goes even deeper than just an immediate feeling. It's also the key that unlocks the entire soundtrack of your life. Because here's the thing, music doesn't just trigger some random emotion. Most of the time, it unlocks a very, very specific memory that's tied to that feeling. Just think about it for a second. A few notes of a song you haven't heard in years, and bam, it all comes rushing back. Suddenly, you're not where you are right now. You're on that old road you used to drive with the windows down. You're sitting in that one cafe on the corner. You're reliving a quiet, rainy afternoon. Or you're even seeing the face of someone who was once so important to you. There's actually a name for this whole phenomenon. It's called emotional memory association. And it's so simple, it's brilliant. Your brain doesn't just store a song as an audio file. It stores the song and all the emotions you were feeling at that time together, creating this permanent link. So when you hear the music again, the entire emotional package comes right back with it. So if music is this powerful, can we actually use it? Oh, absolutely. This isn't just a passive experience. It can be a powerful tool. It's kind of like medicine for the soul. Let's just look at the raw chemistry here. When you're stressed out, your brain is flooded with cortisol. That's the hormone that makes you feel anxious and tired. But putting on the right music can literally flip a switch. It triggers a release of dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals, and it creates a genuine shift from a state of stress to a state of calm. Okay, but what about when we feel down and we deliberately put on a sad song? We've all done it. It seems like it makes no sense, right? But what's really happening is fascinating. You're not actually trying to make yourself feel sadder. You're seeking empathy. You're looking for something that says, I get it, I know how you feel. And that makes you feel less alone. And this amazing tool isn't just for healing our feelings, it's for improving our performance. I mean, research and just real-world experience show us that music can dramatically boost our performance, increasing our focus, enhancing our speed, and even making us feel braver. And you see this everywhere. Athletes blasting music to get in the zone before a huge competition, soldiers marching to a drum beat for centuries to build morale and unity. And, well, anyone who's ever been to a gym knows that the right beat can help you push through that one last rep. Music gets the mind and body working together perfectly. So all of this science, all these examples, they all lead us to the single most important part of this discussion, you. It's about making a choice to become a conscious listener. So I want you to ask yourself a serious question. When you're feeling sad or stressed out or maybe just unmotivated, what music do you instinctively reach for? And here's the really important follow-up. Does the music you choose actually help lift you up, or does it, maybe without you realizing it, pull you even deeper down into that feeling? Are you using music as a ladder to climb out, or as an anchor holding you in place? Because the impact of a single conscious song choice is so much bigger than you might think. In just 10 seconds, your entire mood can shift. Over the course of an hour, that can change the whole direction of your day. You make it a habit for a month, and you start to actually rewire your emotional responses. And over a year, a consistent, conscious choice about your own personal soundtrack that can genuinely transform your life. Now, let's be really clear. This quote says it perfectly. Music doesn't solve your problems, but it changes how you face them. It's not magic, but it can give you the energy or the strength or the sense of calm you need to deal with whatever life throws at you.
So the next time you go to press play on a song, just remember this. You are not just listening to a sound. You are actively giving your emotions permission to change. And sometimes that permission is the most powerful choice you can make.